Hey, let's the world is falling apart, and it's a crazy times. So let's just watch Judge Judy. Do you want to do that? Let's do that. Judge Judy's my favorite. Earlier this week, I was writing a joke about her. Hopefully, I'll be able to do it at some point. So I'm excited about that, and let's do this. Huh? You want to do? Let's pull up Judge Judy, and we'll go from there. I've not seen this episode, so let's do this. Hopefully, let's go. Let's just do it. All right.
Hope he moves on and he's happy. I really do, yeah.
And now the next case. All parties in a matter of
There's
versus
Bird.
Crane.
That dude's a badass. The bailiff, Bird, the bailiff. This dude, his only job, other than being a badass and laughing at Judge Judy's jokes, is he has to look up the blue book value of anything, and it's 2021, right? And you would think that you would want to find the value of anything. What do you do? Do you go online, right? That's what you do. You go to bluebook.com or kellybluebook.com and you look at the book. Not this dude, not Bird, because Judge Judy is like, hey, Bird, can you look up the value of this 98 Monte Carlo? And he's like, yes, I can do that. And then he whips out an actual blue book and finds the value of it because he's an absolute badass. So that's Bird. And make sure you say hi, say hello, and I will try and keep on the comments here. A lot of stuff going on, a lot of windows open, a lot of things happening right now. So let's get into this.
All parties in a matter of Ange versus Crane.
Ange versus Crane.
Beverly Ange is suing her nephew,
sounds like a good one.
Edward Crane, for the value of a golf cart.
Oh,
Miss Ange,
a golf cart.
Related to the defendant?
I'm his aunt.
And who was it who passed away?
See, she said aunt. Like to me, it's aunt. And that's just my Midwestern aunt. It's my aunt. I don't say aunt. It sounds very put on and to do, doesn't it? My aunt. I don't know. Let's see.
My uncle.
Who was living with him at the time?
My cousin Donald Dow.
So Donald was living with your uncle when he passed away?
Yes.
You were not?
Well, I took care of him every day.
But you were not living with him?
No.
And when he passed away, did he leave you his property?
Yes, ma'am.
Were you the sole beneficiary of his property?
Yes.
And when did he pass away?
2014, December 4th.
Did you move into his house?
No, because I have a house.
What did you do with the house?
I have it. I was moving my daughter down from Pennsylvania into it.
Just a second. So you keep it?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you ever rent it?
No.
But you haven't lived in the house because you have your own house?
Yes.
Now, in your uncle's house...
Where's she going? She's laying the framework like a master painter. Judge Judy's getting ready to paint this canvas. So strap in. Get ready. Get ready. She's gonna drop a Mozart on our asses here in a little bit. Hold on.
House, when he died in 2014, was a golf cart.
Yes.
At some point, the defendant...
Edward Crane looks so pissed off to be here. He does not want to be here at all. He's like, why am I flying all the way to New York to have Judge Judy, an old woman wearing a doily and a black robe, yell at me? That is the face of Edward Crane right now. That's you don't want to be Edward Crane, and you don't want to be this old lady, but she doesn't know it yet. I'm guessing. I don't know. I've never seen this.
Took possession of the golf cart. When was that?
May or June. I can't remember the date.
What year?
2017.
And between 2014 and 2017, who was using the golf cart? Just don't make up a story.
Oh, here we go. This is going down the road. Look out, everybody. This is, I can already tell. I've seen a lot of Judge Judy, and this is where we're going.
Yes, ma'am.
Judge Judy continues in a moment.
Miss Ange, you gave me two stories. One that she moved in and used the golf cart, and one that she is moving there, which would mean she couldn't use the golf cart with her children. What? Explain it to me.
Oh, we're back. We're back.
Cases, real people. Judge Judy. Beverly Ann says her nephew, Edward Crane, stole a golf cart she inherited from her uncle.
Now, the defendant took possession of the golf cart.
Yes.
When was that?
May or June, I can't remember the
Of
date.
what year?
2017.
And between 2014 and 2017, who was using the golf cart?
Mm-hmm.
Just don't make up a story.
Oh, no.
I asked you a question.
My
Between
daughter,
December...
my grandchildren.
Just a second. Your daughter was living in the
Oh,
house?
the daughter's like, don't get me into this. This is the face of someone. Please don't bring me into this. I came here because we got a free trip to New York. I don't want to be involved. Mom, don't bring me into this. This is your hill to die on, and it's not mine.
Yes.
So you have more than one daughter?
No, I have a daughter that passed away.
I'm talking about the daughter that you said,
Yeah,
I'm moving my daughter into the house.
Correct.
So that means that she hadn't moved into the house yet, and you said because she was moving, did I get it right, from Pennsylvania?
Yes.
And where do you live?
I live in Montrose, 15 miles from the house.
Just a second. In what state?
Virginia.
So your daughter isn't in...
Still, she's like, please don't involve me in this. I came here because of the trip. I want nothing to do with this. So please don't involve me in this.
In Virginia, she's in Pennsylvania. Her plan is to move to Virginia. That's what you just told me a moment ago.
Mm-hmm.
So when was she and her children using the golf cart?
She moved in 2014.
And then she moved out?
No, she
Well, you
lived
just
there.
told me she was in Pennsylvania.
Well, I moved her down.
Whoops. Here we go. The story is unraveling quickly. Look out. We are getting ready for a complete implosion. And the dude hadn't had to say anything yet. He's just sitting there, just waiting his turn to get insulted by Judge Judy. So let's continue on as we see this woman's story in red completely implode. So let's go.
I'm from Pennsylvania.
So she moved in 2014.
Yes,
well,
ma'am.
that's what I asked. If that wasn't clear initially to me.
I'm sorry.
Right. In May of 2017, was the golf cart running? That's either a yes or a no.
Yes.
And was it still being used by your family?
Yes.
Then why?
The dude is just sitting there.
And was it still being used by your family?
He hasn't had to say anything yet. And this is great. I love the one thing about this Judge Judy that I really enjoy is like I think they have like actors and actresses that are looking for work. I think they sit here because you always see people that are very well put together, looking very nice. You don't see the typical courtroom audience. Like when you go to actual court, you just see like dirt McGirt people wearing sweatpants and like just nasty people that don't smell great. These people look like they smell decent. And this is it's odd that I mean everyone looks very prim, and they've had makeup like this. She's had a lot of makeup here, a lot of makeup. It's I love it. I love Judge Judy. Okay, sorry. Let's keep going.
Yes.
Then why did
Talk
the
about this golf
defendant
cart.
take possession of the golf cart?
I let him stay in my house. I let him move in.
Just a second, with your daughter?
No, my daughter came in 6 months later.
Okay, Miss Ange, you have one daughter who's in Pennsylvania. According to you,
I don't know what we're talking about. This lady is all over the place, and Judge Judy's getting pissed. And Bird is like, when is lunch? That's where Bird's at. This lady over here to the left is like, she's about to get got. This lady in the red sweater. Here we go. Let's continue. Let's talk about this golf cart. I don't even know what happens to it. Let's see.
gave me two stories. One that she moved in 2014 with her children and used the golf cart, and one that she is moving there, which would mean she couldn't use the golf cart with her children. Then you said he moved into the house. He moved into the house. You let him move into the house. I said,
oh, no. Whenever someone raises their hand, she's like, put your hand down. You're winning. Why would you want to interject? People don't figure this out. I don't know. That's crazy. Let's see. Let's see what we got here. Okay.
With your daughter? You said no, your daughter wasn't there. What? Explain it to me.
Judge Judy continues in a moment.
She's like, what? What's your problem? What do you want?
Go to judgejudy.com. Like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter.
Now, I have one daughter who's in Pennsylvania. According to you, you gave me two stories. One that she moved in 2014 with her children and used the golf cart, and one that she is moving there, which would mean she couldn't use the golf cart with her children. Then you said he moved into the house. What? Explain it to me.
Your Honor, after my uncle passed away, I have a handicapped cousin that needed attention, and he needed a caretaker.
Just a second. Who lived in the house?
Correct, with my uncle,
Okay. And his name was?
Donald Dow.
Okay. Donald lived in the house. What about her daughter?
No.
No, I didn't think so.
Excuse me, Your Honor. I need to explain something to you. When I said she came down from Pennsylvania,
Just give it the
we
side
had made
eye.
arrangements for her
Look at
to
the
move
Judge
down
Judy
here
side eye.
after the school year. And when I let Eddie move in the house, he was only to stay there till June.
I don't care. I just asked you a question. I said, was your daughter?
I don't care. I love it. She gets paid to tell people that they're idiots, and then she doesn't give a shit about their story. She gets paid $47 million. Did you know that? I learned that the other day. 2 days ago, I learned that Judge Judy gets paid $47 million a year. And this is her last year. She's not going to do it anymore. Why would you stop doing this for $47 million a year? Calling people idiots and morons wearing a black robe with a doily on it. Why would you not want to do that? That sounds like an absolute dream job to me. You don't have to look at any kind of like wardrobe. You could be like, oh, what am I going to wear today? The black robe or the black robe? What should I wear? $47 million at the end of the week. Oh, so pissed. Let's see how this goes. Let's see where this happens. What happens to the golf cart? I don't know. Let's see. They're not great storytellers, I will tell you that. So let's see.
Daughter there in 2014, 15, 16. You said to me, yes, she was.
Yes.
She came down in 2014. Listen, this is the story. You don't have this golf cart. He has the golf cart. You said you let him use the golf cart. I want to know how he got possession of the golf cart. And I have your complaint.
Okay. He called me and
Anytime a judge says, I have your complaint, you're about to learn that you told a different story in the complaint. So the lady in red, she's about to get got here in a little bit. So hold up.
asked me could he take it to have it repaired if I would pay half of it because something was wrong with the motor.
So it wasn't working.
Well, it was working, but it needed overhaul. I don't know much about it, motors. So I told him okay, and I'd be half of it. Well,
Just a
that
second.
was.
Did you pay half of it?
I haven't seen an itemized bill. I haven't.
Michael Gasper. I want to read this comment in case you're not seeing it. When people raise their hands in Judge Judy's courtroom, it makes me think of Step Brothers. when John C. Reilly slides over from behind Farrell to help out with the pan situation. My wife and I laugh at that scenario at least twice to 3 times a month. We create that and we laugh about that all the time. So that is absolutely hilarious, Mike. So I just had to mention that comment because it's that made me laugh. So let's continue. Let's find out the golf cart. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to keep interrupting, but like these people are terrible storytellers. So let's go.
I haven't seen the golf cart. All I have gotten from him was calls asking for the money.
This golf cart must be decades old.
I don't know how old it is.
I don't know how old it is. When was the last time you saw it?
Last year.
Miss Ange, get over it. He has the golf cart. You paid to have it fixed?
Yes, Your Honor.
It's yours. We're done.
He did not, sir.
We're done.
Oh, we're done. You heard it. Now Bird does his other job, which is open the gate between the gallery and the courtroom. He does 3 things. Kelly Blue Book values, laugh at Judge Judy's jokes. 4 things, sorry. Stay awake. And 4, he opens the door and ushers idiots out after they've lost. So that is Judge Judy. And I love it. And I love every minute of it. It's like me eating the Chinese buffet. It's bad for me. And I don't feel good after I watch it or eat it, but I love it. And it's amazing. So I I just wanted to do this. I did this once before, and one of my friends was like, I love what you talk about Judge Judy. So I wanted to bring it back and talk about that again. Yeah, Michael Casper says, you know the intention when people want to raise their hand and ask and add something when they're in Judge Judy's courtroom, but it never works out. And the whole point that she says is, why would you want to talk when you're winning? Because people just want to be heard. They just want to talk. Like, I flew all the way to New York and got, stayed in some hotel and got up at a godly hour to get ready for hair and makeup. But they just want to help, and they just don't know. They just want to, like, what they need to do is just shut their mouth, and they're probably going to win. Like that guy, he flew all the way to New York. He said probably 3 things, 0 of which was important at all, and he ends up winning. So that's the law. That's Judge Judy. Unpredictable, as is our daily lives, and that's what makes me love it. So this has been Off the Clock, episode 7. I appreciate you all tuning in, and I will see you tomorrow. All right? Have a great rest of your night, guys. Thanks. Bye.